I just have a way of dropping like the worst news at the worst time.
Yeah.
Like at the pregame and shit, and I'm just like, yep, had to put down the dog today.
Oh, yeah.
People are like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, at the White Elephant gift exchange last year, you told us about a terrible car accident that happened on 75. Like, while we were giving gifts to each other, and it wasn't even like a recent accident. It was like a week ago.
Yeah.
Like a family of 5 in a minivan crashed into a... Don't laugh.
I was wincing in pain.
It was a family of 5 in a minivan that crashed into the median, and they died. Every single one of them perished. It was a terrible fire, man. It was a gasoline fire. They were pulling 2 kids out when the car exploded. They were blown to smithereens, man.
Stop, I'm weak. I used to hate Sprouts, but now I love them. Part of growing up's opening your mind to new cuisines. I grew up tap dancing with Reba McEntire's older sister.
Very specific.
So you know it's true. If Dr. Phil couldn't save Bam Margera, who can? You know, you joke around that you like Paralyzer so much that eventually a whole community of people actually like that song more than an actually good song.
And Finger 11 is just not a good band name in terms of teaching kids how many fingers we have. I just wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on the low.
Is there anything else you'd like me to sing like that? You seemed rather amused by that tone.
Ooh, yeah. Yummy by Justin Bieber. It's so yummy. When I taste it, it tastes yummy. I didn't think you were going to keep the same melody. I thought you were just going to use that voice to sing other songs.
Oh, sure, I can do that too. Give me one.
I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
I want it that way. If you want it, you can have it that way too.
Definitely ventured from the melody, but was not the melody of the original song.
I am just the Backstreet Boys and I'm chillin'. I am one boy.
It's multiple boys, man.
The Backstreet Boys were just one boy.
It's
not a lot of people know that.
It's just like it's in the name.
Total Tame Impala situation.
No, it's not a Tame Impala. No, it's not.
Did you know Tame Impala's not actually a Chevy sedan? It's a person from Australia.
I know. Yep. Kevin Parker.
It's not a Chevy sedan.
I know. Yeah.
It's not a 4-door Chevy classic car.
I know. Indie pop pioneer Kevin Parker.
Looks a little bit like a car. He's not.
He doesn't look like a car. It's just named after a car.
He looks a little bit like a car. You ever seen him from the behind?
No, I haven't.
Looks like he has taillights. Remember when I retired you from Xbox playing?
You retired me from Xbox playing?
Yeah, we played that game of Madden in front of your whole family, and I threw that flea flicker on you in the 4th quarter.
You are just making shit up. And I know that's like part of the videos, but that's just not funny to joke about.
And you said, that's it, I'm done. I'm never playing this fucking game again. And we all fucking laughed. Your dad dapped me up, and me and your mom chest bumped. I hit her a little too hard, and she stumbled into the fireplace, but your uncle got her quick enough, and we got her out. Kind of burned her blouse, but she was good. No injuries.
So specific that people are gonna believe this, but I assure you nothing like this ever happened. Which uncle was it?
John.
Uncle John, yeah. He would never come over to my house. He and my dad have irreparable creative differences. And I don't mean that they're creative differences. I mean the differences that they've decided to have with each other. It's like honestly creative. And also another plot hole for you is I would never curse in front of my sweet mother. So I never would say I'm never playing this game again.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you really lost your cool. After we saved your mom from the fire, your brother kind of leaned out of his room. You know he doesn't come out much, hang out with the family. And he shook a little doobie at me, as if to say, you and me are smoking this later. And I said, close the door. It stinks in there.
Those details are so accurate. That part makes me think that it might have happened and I forgot the first part.
I'm telling you, man, it happened.
Blackout, maybe.
You did. You drank a fucking gallon of eggnog that night.
Well, I'm sorry, I guess.
No, it's fine.
Or fuck you. I don't know. Which if it happened, then I'm sorry. And if it didn't happen, then fuck you for making up that shit. When I see my cousins playing with Lego Star Wars, I say, yo, the game's on. Can you guys take that dork shit to another room? Trying to watch it. The game that's on.
Yoda. Got it. He's kind of hot. I don't want to be the one to say it.
Yoda?
I don't want to be the one to say it.
Well, you are the one to say it.
I don't want to be the one to say it, but no one else was saying it, so I had to say it. Kind of like we had to go to the moon. Had to. The Russians were heading there.
Back to the Yoda thing. Why do you think he's hot?
He's hot. Old green goblin could gobble up all your gunk, spit on you, do wizard shit and pleasure you for fucking 1,000 years or something.
I don't even know enough about Star Wars to know what he can do. I just know he's an unsightly creature.
He could use the Force, tickle your balls. No one would even know. You just kind of be like, he'd be like, imagine what you could do to him, too. The pleasure you could get servicing a Jedi Master.
Coming you are.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff right there. That is awesome. Comedy gold, Riley. Glad you said it. I'm not on Twitter like that, especially not since Mr. Musk took over. I hate him. I'm vehemently opposed to everything he stands for, especially electric cars.
You're against electric cars the most? That seems like the most mild of his things.
I mean, who's going to star then? Mater's out of a job. Little Red Rocket's out of a job. The purple one's out of a job.
Who's Little Red Rocket?
I don't know, the main one.
Lightning McQueen?
Sure, whatever. I thought it was Little Red Rocket.
Little Red Rocket?
We had the off-brand one.
Who's we?
My house. We had the off-brand cars.
What was it called?
Whips and Whips 2.
Whips?
Yeah, Whips. Little Red Rocket was the main character. Mater was still in it. But it wasn't voiced by Larry the Cable Guy.
Who was it voiced by?
I don't know, some hick. Like a real hick.
Right.
Not some
fake, yeah.
Not some debutante faking the accent.
Right.
Why do you like Hit Me Baby One More Time?
It was my 5th grade volleyball's theme song.
5th grade volleyball?
Yeah, I played volleyball in 5th grade.
Oh, hit. I get it.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Bow, wow. And I would pop out like that. And everybody would
You
cheer.
pop out on
I'd pop out like, hit me, baby, one more time. Bow, wow. Like that.
It sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn was our coach.
I didn't have shit in 5th grade. Vince Vaughn? Took me a second there to even gather what you said.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn was our coach.
Motherfucking Vince Vaughn was your coach?
Yeah, absolutely.
He seems like he'd make a great volleyball coach.
Fantastic.
Why didn't you take it to the collegiate level? What kind of held you back?
Well, that was 5th grade.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like with a coach like that, though, you really could have taken that thing to like a full scholarship level.
Well, he couldn't coach us in 6th grade.
Why?
One, he was doing a movie, but he also didn't like our choice of theme song.
Oh, he didn't like that song.
No, for 6th grade. He loves Hit Me Baby One More Time. In 6th grade, it was Smack That by Akon.
Oh, I love that
But
song.
we changed all the lyrics to be about volleyball, and he said that he thought that was, quote, a little on the nose and a little corny. Smack that ball on the floor, smack that so we can score, smack that. Yeah, I rapped Eminem's verse in full every single game.
I mean, hey, it's still a great opportunity. You were coached by one of the greatest actors
To ever live, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Never on TikTok, though. It sucked, dude. I couldn't get on TikTok when I was growing up. That shit sucks for real.
Obviously.
I came from a lot. Like I came from everything was against me type shit.
TikTok didn't exist when you were a kid.
I didn't have nothing, man. I didn't have TikTok as a kid. That shit sucked. I didn't have Twitter most of the time. That shit sucked too. I didn't even have YouTube till I was but a man.
It's not true. YouTube did exist when you were a kid.
I grew up fast.
Okay.
Didn't have Netflix.
You had Netflix as like a DVD delivery service.
Hard life, man.
Was
I really persevered.
That's just the nature of time, man.
I came up against the odds. I didn't have an electric car. I still remember days filling up my dad's car with gas.
You still probably do that.
Woo-wee. Why would I fill my dad's car up now? We don't even live in the same city. I came up tough, man. My life was excruciating until I got a smartphone. I got TikTok. I got Twitter. I got an electric car. Now I'm good. Life's gravy. I didn't have none of that as a kid. Couldn't go live on Instagram. You know how hard that was for a young man?
I went through, we grew up at the same time. We had the same,
Man.
yeah.
I had to ask my homecoming date out in person.
Everybody did.
Except Drewski. He did it in live tryouts on Instagram.
For his homecoming date?
I think so. I don't know. I've never watched him, but I think that's what he did. He's still in high school, right?
No, he's like our age probably.
Oh. Well, I didn't have Drewski when I was a kid. I wouldn't know. Or Jack Harlow.
Yeah, that was tough.
It was
I
hard,
agree.
man.
That was tough, yeah. Not having Jack Harlow was tough.
It was really hard.
I'll admit that, yeah. You got Missy's Blessing, too?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Me as well.
You got Missy's Blessing?
Yeah.
Missy Elliott?
Mhm.
No, you didn't.
I wore the same outfit she wore to, was it the Grammys in like 2007? I wore that same outfit to the award show at my local Elks Club, and she gave me her blessing to wear it.
Local Elks Club?
The Elks Club, that's correct. It's like a social club for old people.
Sure. And Missy Elliott gave you her blessing to wear the same outfit that she wore to the 07 Grammys.
Correct.
To your local Elks Club.
It was a ceremony. It was a big deal for the Elks.
Did you win anything?
No, no.
You came?
I came up short.
Oh.
Came up short of winning a few of the awards that I was nominated for, including Best Garden and Best Bingo Match and Best Outfit. I came up short on that one.
Who beat you?
Gunna.
Gunna's in your local Elks Club?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to beat him. I didn't know he was involved. But
It was an all ball match. Pretty awesome look. But